name is Natasha Green. I am currently in my second semester at Century College to finish my prerequisites to apply to medical school, specifically the School of Osteopathic Medicine. I received my Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and Creative Writing at Stephen F. Austin State University, where I was on a full scholarship for basketball. Years after graduating, I became a 4-time bodybuilding qualifier in Portland, leading me into my certified personal training career. Helping people reach their physical goals is my passion, but selling the training was not falling in line with that value. So much so that I ended up leaving the corporate gym, setting and starting my own studio in the basement of my home. In 2020, my personal training career ended with the uprising of COVID-19 and the state deeming personal training as non-essential. After some deep soul searching, I decided that Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine would be the next and best direction for me. Most of the courses I need are science related, and each class is rigorous and complex in nature. The path to getting accepted into medical school is a long and strenuous journey that requires many sacrifices made on my end. My fiance was a member of Phi Theta Kappa during his time at the University of Minnesota and suggested that I look into the organization during my first semester at Century. So I did. Phi Theta Kappa offers career training, member discounts, scholarships, undergraduate research, and more. But what caught my eye was recognition and leadership training. Being a 34-year-old non-traditional pre-med student, I need to make sure I stand out against the thousands of younger applicants that possess the qualities of a capable leader. I know how to lead on a basketball court. It is time to lead in the classroom. One of the many things that I am excited about with Phi Theta Kappa is the collective project we are working on surrounding the African American Rondo neighborhood in St. Paul, Minnesota, that was demolished by the construction of the I-94 freeway. My chapter is creating an interactive website highlighting the Rondo neighborhood's timeline and celebration of its legacy today. Being from Texas, the Tulsa Massacre was part of the curriculum in my history classes growing up. Investigating what led up to the Rondo neighborhood displacement opened my understanding that a community is not only destroyed by violence, but can be devastated by a political decision as well. Helping to create this interactive website to honor and inform others about a prominent African American community is the most selfless, collective project I have ever joined. I look forward to sharing our work and research with the community. I welcome all of our new members to the Century College Alpha Alpha Gamma chapter of PTK.
Hello everyone, my name is Krista Moret, and I'm the Phi Theta Kappa 2021 president of the Alpha Alpha Gamma chapter here at Century College. First, I want to congratulate you on your academic successes and notable GPA achievement. Like you, I faced many challenges from the transition to online learning and hybrid course offerings during the pandemic. I persevered through my coursework, and I'm excited to be here to support you. I'm a non-traditional student pursuing dual associate degrees in graphic and web design in the visual communications department. I have my bachelor's in professional communications from Metro State, and I decided to return to school after a decade of devoting my time to my family. I joined PTK before COVID, which seems like a lifetime ago. I've had the opportunity and privilege to participate and follow this organization's journey as we transitioned online too. Our weekly meetings, collaborative teamwork, our highly regarded and awarded project work from last year, and attending virtual conferences has prepared me and strengthened my skills for the hybrid course environment this year. As Natasha mentioned earlier, our Honors in Action project, which has the potential to be an internationally recognized publication piece, investigates the inheritance and legacy of the I-94 construction project that destroyed the Rondo neighborhood in St. Paul. We highlight the stories of the individuals who were impacted by the destruction and strive to reconnect Rondo for a more equitable future. I encourage you to join our work, participate in weekly meetings, learn from the involvement, and see success in the change that can and does happen with PTK.
Hi, my name is Rahul Kane. I'm a faculty in biology and also the Phi Theta Kappa faculty advisor. I'm so excited for all of you. Congratulations on your academic achievements that have brought you to Phi Theta Kappa, and I hope that here you'll find friendships that will help you grow as a student and a person, and also that will be able to provide you with opportunities to develop your leadership skills, to find scholarships, and to find transfer opportunities to four-year institutions. So welcome, and I hope that you will find your experience with Phi Theta Kappa to be an exciting and fruitful one. Thank you.
The torch is a symbol of knowledge. This is the servant of wisdom that dwells with prudence and leads in the way of righteousness. The torch is a symbol of knowledge. This is the servant of wisdom that dwells with prudence and leads in the way of righteousness amid the paths of judgment. A white rose, the symbol of typifying purity and the beauty of life, with its white buds signifying intellectual associations. A white rose is a symbol of our newly formed intellectual friendship. The emblem of Phi Theta Kappa consists of a golden slab keyed at the top and bottom. Like the escutcheon of our coat of arms, the golden field refers to the golden opportunities that abound for our honor society members to evidence their culture and perform good works. Since gold is the noblest of metals, it shall have a further significance to our society, for it shall represent that nobility attained by those who achieve intellectual leadership. Across the slab you will observe a black band. It represents the three ideals that bind us together, and the cultural self-control is the necessary foundation for true wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Shining through the black enamel background are the three Greek letters, which are the initials of the Greek words meaning wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Behind the band is a wreath, on the one side composed of oak leaves and on the other laurel. The oak leaves stand for stability and strength of character, as symbolized by the sturdy oak. The graceful curling leaves of the laurel signify achievement and success, all attributes for membership in our society. Above the band is the representation of Athena's head, a symbol of learning. In the base appear the Greek letters meaning light, the light of knowledge and learning, the common ideal for members of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. This badge stands as a symbol for our organization's high idealism and membership in our select group. In studying the constitution of this organization, the purpose of which is to foster a spirit of devotion to study and to scholarly ideals among its members, and whose principles are embodied in the Greek letters which stand for phronemon, thumos, katharotes, wisdom, aspiration, and purity. You are now examples of wisdom, perseverance, sacrifice, camaraderie, and service shining in the darkness of ignorance and selfishness. And now I will recite the pledge for you. We have offered the expressions of our ideals and completed your first act of solidarity. By watching this video, you are admitted into complete fellowship. I solemnly promise to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa and to keep this object and aim in mind, and I do solemnly pledge allegiance to my fellow members and promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors.